Every college student is unique, and the objectives that drive them to pursue higher education vary widely. It's crucial to understand that most students are influenced by a combination of principles. Recognizing and respecting the diversity of motivations from each individual is essential to providing effective support for their own paths to success. This brings us to our focal question: is every college student driven by the same objective?
First, we talked about our reasons for attending Boise State. My reason for coming to Boise State was with the hope to not only learn and gain more knowledge needed for my passion, but as well as gaining the degrees necessary for my major, allowing me to follow my goals, and to be able to gain different aspects socially and to meet new people. Kendall talked about how she believes going to college is about getting the best education that you can, allowing you to work towards your future career, along with gaining those strategies necessary to conquer the steps to get there. Olivia came to BSU to pursue her ambitions of what she would like to do when she's finished and graduated. She believes it is important to gain those skills that will be most beneficial for success in her field of business. Alex chose to attend Boise State because he felt as if it was the best fit to allow him to follow his passions, along with having a good social life. Lastly, Kate's reason for coming to Boise State was to expand her knowledge in the subjects that she is passionate about, and again, to gain new social aspects and find things that she is interested in. I read a couple articles about why people mainly do come to college and the purpose of it. The first article talked about the purpose of college, and Brandon goes on to talk about the two different reasons. He feels that college is either more job-driven or more life-driven. Job-driven would relate to how when people attend college, their goal is to get the degree necessary to help them get a good or better job. Whereas life-driven focuses more on the social aspects of college and allowing yourself to really figure out who you are or who you want to be. The other article I read talks about the importance of social life in college and how socializing can be a way for students to de-stress from the workload. It allows you to connect with your peers and find those people you want to form some type of relationship with.
Sarah Barker is a current junior at Utah Tech University and is my cousin. Initially, she struggled with the idea of going to college. Her parents had never influenced or encouraged it. It wasn't particularly a strong suit in her family. Her purpose to go had actually come from her uncle, who also is my dad. He helped give that push that was needed, and now she has excelled on the Utah Tech lacrosse team. She is now studying to be a paramedic, following what she dreamed of. She wants to be able to do what she loves while still helping others. Her end goal for all of this stress and hard work is for it to pay off in the future. Being able to help the people who need her, providing for her family, and starting a foundation for the future is what keeps her motivated to finish out the years. Sarah had told me I had always aspired to help others, but if I didn't expand my knowledge, I wouldn't be able to fulfill my dream. That was one of the biggest things that stuck. In the words of Alfred Whitehead, an education which does not begin by evoking initiative and end by encouraging, it must be wrong, for its whole aim is the production of active wisdom.
Anastasia's purpose of attending college. Anastasia is one of my roommates and is a current student at Boise State University. She wants to pursue her passion for English literature and is thinking about going into the field of education. She likes to find new things to do to expand her interest. A quote that Anastasia said that stuck with me was, "My end goal for college is to graduate with a degree of my choosing and to have a better understanding of what I want to do with my life." A quote that goes along with this is, "From the perspective of becoming, everything you do in college matters. Everything counts, both inside the classroom and out," said by Matthew L. Sanders.
When researching if every student is driven to go to school because of the same objective, we thought it was important to not only look at students who are currently attending a university, but ones who have graduated as well to see if their reasons stayed consistent. Carly Kolosik is a BSU alumni who recently got her degree in communications. Although Carly didn't always have a passion for communications. She started out as an elementary education major, but college slowly made her realize that there was a lot more she was passionate about. She in fact switched her major to communications halfway through her college experience. Carly shared that with time and feeling out her classes, she discovered that there was so much more out there for her to pursue. Manan states that high school is aimed at the general learner. College is where people can be taught what they need in order to enter a vocation. This was in fact true in Carly's case. She came into college looking to pursue one goal, but slowly realized that her university had so much more to offer her. Many students attend college not realizing how many jobs and opportunities are out there. I think people enter college for many different reasons, but slowly realize that there are many ways they can go about a college experience.
Reading connections. The first connection is to the reading on Manan's three theories. Manan's three theories consist of going to college for the GPA or grade portion, students going to college for the sake of learning skills and lessons, or going to college to specialize in one field. The people I interviewed mostly connected to Theory 1, which was the one about grades. I felt like this was because they were all freshmen in college, so they are more worried about getting the grades and passing the classes. The second connection was to Becoming a Learner by Sanders. This article is about how students become learners throughout their lives. They do this by learning skills to get jobs. This relates to some of the students I talked to because some of the people I interviewed are focused on how they analyze their work in their classrooms instead of getting the good grades to pass the classes. In conclusion, all students are attending university for a different reason. Some students may be here just because their parents want them to, or they can be here for a complete different reason, like pursuing something they love or want a career in. Other students may go just for the experience outside of the classes. Every student has a different motive to attend any sort of higher education.